Oh no, got the Carolina squat.
What's up, everybody? Back down here working on a lift kit for the Battle Civic. If you missed last week, we got the subframe drop in and one of the strut spacers. So this week we're gonna try and get the knuckles in and then put the other strut spacer on over here. If the brakes come in time, we're gonna try and get the brakes assembled too. But for these knuckles, the first thing we need to do is get the lower ball joints put in. So I've got my tools laid out here, but this kit is a ball joint service kit. You can look it up. You'll definitely want to go ahead and invest in one if you want to do lifted Honda stuff. And this right here is the add-on kit for the lower ball joints, specifically for Hondas. And the ball joints we're going to be using is these mevotechs. They are the heavy-duty off-road version, which these things are actually green to match the knuckles and the lift kit parts, but that's just a coincidence. These come from Rock Auto. In the EK Civic section, they actually have like a heavy-duty / off-road section. That's where you can find these. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all this set up, get this thing pressed in there. Well, that snap ring did not want to cooperate, but got it on there. And our knuckles are ready for installation. Alright, got these things laid out for which side they go on. And then got to do this spacer over here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that spacer in right up there. Then we'll be able to reconnect the lowers on both sides and throw these knuckles in. Oh, we also got upper control arms from Truhart to go with these. Oh, Ben's got them set up right here. Pretty cool. But yeah, go ahead and throw that spacer on and start making some progress. Alright, go ahead and throw in this upper control arm. Get that old junk out of here. Got that upper control arm in there. Next step is this knuckle. Well, there we go. Got this side all back together. We are going to be replacing this tie rod. It didn't come in time, but I mean, you don't really have to take any of this apart to get to that, so we'll just get to that whenever we can. I probably won't film that, you know, it's a simple replacement. If you need to know how to do that, I'm sure there's another video on this platform somewhere. But yeah, looks pretty good. We do have a little bit of an angle there. This technically isn't the right use for these Truhart control arms. They are made for lowered cars, so we're kind of using them in the complete opposite way that they're designed for. But once we get the wheels and tires on and get the weight of the car on there, if this angle doesn't straighten up, what we can do is we can actually flip the whole control arm and flip the ball joint. And then that'll actually give us a raised angle. All the CRV guys do that, and it seems to work pretty good for them. Now you can see the strut spacer up in there, new control arm, the knuckle, and that lower ball joint. And unfortunately our brakes didn't come in also. So this is as far as we can get on the front suspension, which I mean it's pretty much done. But we will be able to like put a wheel and stuff back on it, so that's cool. Hopefully get it off the jack stands by the end of this video. That's the plan anyways. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side, and then we'll pick this back up whenever that side's done. Alright, got this side all back together. Of course, the most as it can be, just like the other side. We need a tie rod over here. Thing is complete junk, but got that upper control arm on, got the lower ball joint, all that stuff. These long extended ARP studs that come on these Yonaka hubs, you have to have the open-ended lug nuts, and we just got these things right here. So I looked around the shop and was able to find 2 for this side and 2 for the other. That thing I actually just took off this car. But we just want to roll it outside and see what it looks like with the front end all up in the air and the rear end stock. So we're going to throw the tires on and get this thing off jack stands. Let's see if that's good. What do you think?
Nope. I think no. Oh man, spoke too soon. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dallas. Come here and look.
Hey, this control arm's gonna work. We actually have positive camber, so we're gonna actually need to slide it in.
Slide it in.
So we're gonna have to slip ball joints or anything. Perfect.
Look, dude. Nuh-uh, you can stick your whole head in there.
Hey.
Look at that right there. Yeah. Wow.
Go buy a kit.
Yeah. If you've been thinking about it and you needed a little push, let this wheel gap be your push. Look, oh my goodness.
This is good. All right, well, I'm gonna clean up around the lift and then move all these cars in the driveway, and we're gonna roll this thing outside and do a walk around of it, because this is hilarious.
Oh, we're moving. We're moving. The hub sits below the body line here in the front and way up past the body line here in the back. That's nuts.
That's good stuff. Well, there we have it. That is the HRG 6-inch Ultimate front half. Subframe drop, extended knuckles, and then the strut spacers. Before we get into the rear though, we're gonna start test fitting the engine and stuff like that. So we'll probably start on that next week. That'll probably be a 2-week process. More than likely it'll take 2 videos. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is pretty crazy looking.
Oh no, it's got the Carolina squat.
But I guess that's gonna be all for this week. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along with the build. We'll see you next week for another one.